The first item is the boundary. Well, actually, we are going to do these as one group. There's a number here that we're going to have separate motions on, but can I have a motion to accept what we decide on these matters? Councillor Smith, Councillor O'Doherty. Boundary Country Regional Chamber of Commerce Environmental Committee Fee for Service Agreement. So this is the agreement to support the Environment Committee by the Boundary Chamber of Commerce, and I believe that Councillor Wires, this is your domain.
Yes, thank you, Your Worship. We have received support from the Boundary Country Regional Chamber of Commerce, not only sitting at the table at the Environment Committee, but providing the resources for recording secretary and provisions of staff person to perform that duty, as well as additional resources when requested. So for the balance of the year, we've estimated it at, for the period in 2012, of $600 for the year. That'll come out of our Environment Committee budget.
Okay. And can I ask, are we just receiving these items tonight? Do we need to have a decision on them in terms of that contract?
They've just received for information.
Yeah. Received for information.
Committees have already signed the contracts.
Yeah.
Okay. And the next one is the same, but it pertains to the Economic Development Advisory Group, again, received for information. Boundary Country Regional Chamber of Commerce, a service agreement between the BCRCC, the Boundary Region Chamber, and the city. And this is to refer the proposal to discussions in the 2013 budgeting process, which we're just beginning at this point. You're comfortable with that? The Border Bruins requesting renewal of advertising for an amount of $500 for a logo on ice. Councillor Doherty, you want to make the motion?
Yeah, I want to make a motion.
And a seconder for that? Councillor Wires. So this is on ice logo in the amount of $500, which we have traditionally been doing.
That's right.
Questions?
Yeah.
Barry?
When do they put it on? Is it put on once and then that's for the season?
Straight for the season. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm just hoping that we have.
We're going to be putting that on this week.
Yeah, I think it'll be too late. They're laying down the ice, so they would lay it under the ice?
No, it's all the ice on there, and then they put a coat on
Yeah.
ice.
So we're going to miss the logo for this year.
No, you're getting the logo this year.
No, I mean the logo that the committee is designing.
Oh.
The Economic Development
I'm
Committee
sorry. Okay.
has the RFP out for a logo.
They can just cut out a little chunk of ice.
Yeah, we put it
Spray painted on. Okay, so the motion is to continue a $500 for the on ice logo. All those in favor? Opposed? Carried.
Thank you.
Farewell to Jordan Andrews, Nephilometer student, and Councillor Wires has spoken already to the excellent job that he's done throughout the summer months. Habitat for Humanity requesting closure of the road for the event that they're having on September the 8th, which starts at 2 o'clock for all of those that are going to attend it. Road closure, do we need
Just for clarification, the Habitat for Humanity committee has now contacted us and suggested that they're only going to need the closing of the road from 1 p.m. to 5 rather than the 9 to 5 that is being requested.
Okay, so adjusting that time.
Okay.
Do you want a motion on that? Yes. Councillor Doherty. Seconded by Councillor Smith. All those in favor? Opposed? Carried. And this is Maglio installation, and they're looking at a road closure on Snowball Creek. Received for information September the 10th to 30th for culvert replacement. And the regional district reduction guide for landfill users. Received for information. And minutes from the Economic Development Committee received. And the task list from our employees, from our staff, received for information. And that completes that. All those in favor of the recommendations? Opposed? Carried. step without getting confused. All right. We have a number of bylaws this evening to deal with. First one is Bylaw 1935, Amendment to the Grand Forks Sustainability Community Plan, presented to Council for third and final reading, Bylaw 1935. Can I have that motion? Do we do third as third reading? Can I ask our CAO? We do a third reading and then a final reading, or can we do two separate resolutions? Can I have third reading on Bylaw 1935?
I'll move the third reading.
Councilor O'Doherty, Councilor Wires, all those in favor. And for final reading, Bylaw 1395, Councilor Wires, Councilor Smith, all those in favor. And down to 36, Bylaw number 1936, presented to Council for third and final reading. And again, can I have third reading on Bylaw number 1936? Councilor O'Doherty, Councilor Wires, I'm starting to break down. All those in favor. And final reading on 1936, Councilor Smith, Councilor Wires, all those in favor. We're down to Bylaw number 1937, Amendment to the Residential Garbage Collection Regulations. Council to consider final reading for this Bylaw 1937, and this is the Residential Garbage Collection Regulation. Final reading, Councilor Smith, Councilor Wires, all those in favor. And Bylaw number 1940, City Park Campground Charges, presented to Council for final reading. Can I have a motion to final reading? Councilor Smith, Councilor O'Doherty. So this is the municipal campground charges, final reading. All those in favor? Opposed? Carried. And the 2013 annual tax exemption bylaw. This one we are giving first, second, and third reading to. And starting with first reading, Councilor 2013.
I'll move the
Councilor
first reading.
O'Doherty. Councilor Wires, all those in favor. And second reading, Councilor Wires, Councilor Smith, all those in favor. And third reading, Councilor O'Doherty, Councilor Smith, all those in favor. Okay, very good. And we're down to questions from the public and media this evening before we adjourn. Do you have anything that anyone would like to come and comment on or ask questions about? Come on. Give us a little action. Hearing none, motion to adjourn. Councilor O'Doherty.